What's up, Ball Nation? I'm Ariel Antigua, and we're back on the Roundup on Rocky Top to give you guys some Tennessee baseball updates. There's been lots of changes here around the field, so let's get into it. If you guys haven't already watched our doubleheader episode, get onto it. We had the white team starting pitcher, Cam Appenzeller, on there. There's a lot of stuff to catch up on. So tune in wherever you get your podcasts, whether it be Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, all that good stuff. I'm here with Jay Abernathy. Jay, please introduce yourself to Ball Nation. Tell them a little bit about yourself and where you're from, what position you play, and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Jay Abernathy. I hail from Atlanta, Georgia. This is my second year here at Tennessee. I'm an outfielder, infielder.
Jay, we've both been around this program for the past few years. The culture is as intense as it is fun. The standards are very high, and, the expectations are even higher. Fall practice, has been great. I feel like the team has done well and adapted with all the chaos that's gone around the house. How do you feel like the overall fall went for the team and yourself?
Honestly, I think we had a pretty good fall together. This whole entire situation, I know everything's been new, but I feel like that brought us together even more. So it's been a great fall. It's been a lot of learning experiences, around just new guys in general, and then the guys that have been here, like Reese Chapman, like you, Stone, like all those guys, just learning from them, like I did last year. So I feel like it's been fun, honestly.
So, you've had your first fall last year. This year now your second fall. What do you feel like is the biggest difference to you this time around, like some things you've learned, picked up on?
I feel like I'm able to whenever people would tell me time management is huge in college, I really didn't believe in for real. It really is. So me learning how to when I need to get to class, when I need to be at the field, when I need to be eating this time or whatnot, time management has been the biggest thing. And then from freshman last year to now, with the competition, my first at bat was against Liam Doyle, and that was my rude awakening in college or whatnot. But just learning how to stay even kill, no matter who I'm facing or whatnot, and going at it day by day. So it's been good being able to learn and kind of pick up with that time management and just competitive nature.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like having a set routine, knowing exactly what you're doing when, I feel like that's a big key into being successful is, like being organized. It's definitely tough to come in as a freshman and adjust on the fly because there's a lot of new things getting thrown at you. So kudos to all the freshmen for this year that had to go through all this stuff. But I'm just happy we're moving on and getting ready for the spring. Jay, we have some new coaches. A lot of chaos has, gone on around the house. But I mean, sometimes it's a necessary evil. I'm happy for all our coaches that are now gone, but I mean that's just like us. They all have a dream, same way as us. So I mean, you can only be happy for them. How do you feel the team feels? With all this going on, like you feel like it's gonna help us. You feel like it's gonna hurt us.
Honestly, I feel like it's going to push us more because of all the doubt that's coming our way, all the naysayers and whatnot saying we're not going to be able to do this because we don't have this coach or that coach, whatever. I feel like it's brought us even closer together than we were at the beginning. And I feel like we were super tight anyway. So I feel like it bringing us that close is just going to cause problems, honestly, for other teams down the road because we're going to be like a freight train pretty much. Nothing really is going to be able to stop us if we continue to have this chemistry and continue to build on the standard like you talked about earlier.
How you feel about Q, our boy gone?
Hey man, it is what it is. Like you said, everybody has their dream, and that I feel like that was part of his dream to be able to do it at an even higher level. And one thing that V told us when he was departing, how could I tell you guys not to chase your dreams or go for the biggest stage if I'm not going to do the same or I'm not going to put in that same effort. So I'm not mad at it. I'm actually really excited for everyone that left to San Francisco, honestly.
I feel like that all ties into what you were saying with the team chemistry. That's only going to help us. It's not going to hurt us. It's only going to bring us together. I mean, there's probably a million teams out there flossing their teeth like, oh, we got them. They're hurt and
Mhm.
stuff like that. I mean, I just feel like it's only going to help us. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that we handled it as well as we've handled it so far. I mean, only we know how we've handled it, but I just feel like it's going to be a good thing, like moving forward. So nothing's going to change. We have the same standards, same
Yeah.
expectations. So I feel like it's only going to motivate us.
Yeah.
The locker room, Jay. A lot of good things go on in the locker room. A lot of fun goes on in that locker room. You got any funny stories? Any popcorn worthy, snack worthy stories you got in mind?
Um, I don't know if this is funny, but like when we play tape ball in the locker room, like our bullpen catcher and pretty much utility guy, Bob or Aslan, he was hitting off of Sawyer Deering, and he ended up hitting a bomb, and it broke the TV, and that like just like and everybody was in there like screaming, hooting, hollering, and whatnot. Just when we have moments like that, I feel like it's hilarious. And then just like the conversations that we have, obviously stay in the locker room, but those are always funny when we have those talks, making fun of Tegan or whatnot. But
I feel like a lot of good things revolve around the locker room. A lot of good comes out of the locker room. I feel like that's where you make lifelong relationships and whatnot. Like sit next to a guy you don't really know, you meet him for the first time, and he ends up, making an appearance at your wedding or something. You never know how it goes.
mhm.
But I feel like we've discussed team chemistry a little bit. This fall's been a long one. I feel like it's been the longest for me. It's my longest fall for sure. Who on the team has surprised you the most, either from the Fall World Series teams? I mean, you were on the opposite team as me, but who from what team surprised you the most?
I'll say on your team, Hudson Chance, freshman, dude, he's been balling. He's been raking all fall. I
Barrel
mean,
machine.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was to lead off the game, but he had a backside bomb, and that was
Hmm.
the start of the game. I'm like, oh man, like this is this is how we're gonna go. And then he ends up getting on base two more times, and pretty much I think he scored for y'all each time. But he's definitely been a huge surprise for me. And then from our squad, I'll say just like Henry Ford. I mean, he's been super physical the whole fall. He's been hitting balls out each part of the field, and that's something that I was really excited to see. So that's going to be really intriguing. I'm excited for that when we comes to spring.
I say another one is Chandler Day
Oh
for
yeah,
me, for me at least, because I mean I sit next to him. It's not just because I sit next to him, one, but you can just tell like he wants to be better. He wants to get better, and his like first two outings were like they were like pretty good, like nothing crazy, but I feel like he like worked on something, came back his off speed was a lot better, his heater was moving a little different.
hmm
I feel like for me that he's one that I feel like he stood out to me this fall. He's a nasty curveball.
yeah.
He looks like Schoolboy. We call him Schoolboy. I
School.
mean, I feel like for me he's one of them. Forget Sawyer got a nice heater. His
Oh yeah,
heater jump. So I feel like he's one that should get some shout too.
without a doubt.
Jay, I know you kind of feel the same way about this. I feel like the fans kind of showed out for us this fall, showing support, whether it be with coming to practice with well, you can say V's final practice with us. I just feel like it just shows how much they care about us, and not only us but the program. How do you feel about them showing up and supporting us like that?
I mean, I feel like a good example is like Chattanooga. Our fans show up to literally anything and everything, and when they show up, they also show out. So that was a really good experience just seeing them, and it kind of just boosts us like as a team to kind of play harder or just kind of just trying to show out for the fans a little bit. But like having that support really shows that we have people that are behind us in this, and they want to see us to achieve the goals that we want to do. So, I mean, the fans are such a big like part of this, and we're honestly blessed to be able to have the type of fans that we do.
I feel like that only helps us too. Knowing that we have a such a supportive fan base like that, they definitely contribute a lot more than they know. Showing up to the games and being all rowdy and annoying other teams. We've had some new leadership roles that have arise this fall. I mean, it's kind of a young group. We have some older guys, but they're transfers. They haven't really been around the program for that long. But you're one of the leaders too here, Jay. What do you feel like is an important role in helping you like guide the younger guys and the newer guys to get on board with what we have going on here?
I mean, for me, like whenever I'm talking about leading or just trying to like fulfill that leading, like I'm trying to do that by example or leading by example. So just taking the bits and tips that I have from like last year, learning from guys like you, like Inslee, and just giving them the same information that I wish I would have known, like the freshmen this year. Like certain guys like Ethan Moore, a great dude from Chicago. He is the hardest working dude, honestly, that you can attest to. He's always the last one, like at the field hitting. And so just giving him tips and just everyone else. So that's my role when it comes to leading. But to give someone else props like Stone Lawless, I feel like he stepped up big time this year in a different role. Just when it's whenever it's Pete leaving or recently like Frank leaving or Q, like whatever, he's always like kept us even kill. So he's been a guy, and then Reese Chapman is the vet of it all. Like he's been here, he's with you, like won the national championship. He's here in 23, so he's seen what success means and what it takes to get that success. So like learning from guys like that are like it's big time. So and you're a leader too, and you know that. So
When it comes to leading, like you said, leading by example, what you have to do, like we have to, do early work with the mini gloves and paddles. Like, that's something so little that goes such a long way. They see you doing that and they're like, oh, maybe I should do it, even though I don't want to do it. Maybe I should go do it. Little stuff like that, like cleaning the trash, like you pick up trash on the ground. It's just like little things little household things that have been instilled. Like I feel like in me since I've gotten here with guys that paved the way for me, but just little things like that. Just minor details that help guys, like you said, helping them out. If the pitcher's balls, running this way, his sliders running this way, that verbiage might not make sense to a freshman. So you telling him that's going to help him see the pitch better. Just little things like that. I feel like it only helps a kid. Things that I never knew, like that I wasn't told, I wish were told to me, but I feel like it only helps us. And I feel like that doesn't like change like us. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we have a great group of leaders that know what we want to accomplish, and I feel like we're kind of instilling that into the new guys of the program, like the freshmen and transfers. I feel like our desire to win and the feeling, or combined with the feeling we got last year, which only we know that feeling and understand that, but like combined with that, I feel like there's no stopping us when everybody's on board with that. Like the freshmen will learn, that first game, I guess in Texas when they got a bunch of fans yelling at them and a bunch of stuff going on, but I just think it's gonna be fun.
yeah.
Ball Nation should be excited for this year for what we got going on because it's just gonna be a blast.
Yeah, and then real quick, I mean, we have like other guys too, like new guys. Like Evan Blanco is a workhorse. Like he's someone that leads by example as well. And then when you talk about new guys like the freshman, like Trent Grindlinger, he's a guy that's
Hmm.
always working. He's always trying to get better. He's in like the film room trying to see what's going on with his swing. So it's not just it's the leadership with this team honestly goes from top down. There's
Yeah.
no like there's no holes when it comes to that, and I feel like that's something that we squashed out. And E&V did a really good job of recruiting that, because that's the mindset that we want to have. Like we want to have that. We all want to be leaders type of mindset. So
We also have a great recruiting class that we just signed, stemming off what you just said, how V and E did a good job of recruiting. We do have the one of the top recruiting classes. I'm pretty sure a lot of them have stayed, given the changes and whatnot. Do you have a favorite recruiting class?
um, I wouldn't say a favorite, but a guy that I really like is Trevor Condon. He's from Georgia. Me and him live like 20 minutes away from each other. So I actually got to see him play. I want to say it was my junior year of high school. He was at Etowah, and I was honestly like surprised at what he was doing at his frame. So he's a guy that can run, he can hit bombs. So Bowl Nation should be really excited about a kid like that because he's electric in everything he does. So that's one guy that I really like.
He does that little like bunny hop into the box
Mhm.
thing. That's pretty cool. I might need to do that this year. It might help me. Do you have a favorite recruiting story?
Favorite recruiting story.
Like it may be yours.
I'll just say I had a recruit. I think it was in September. It was Jaden Pearl. And we were just he asked me to go hit, and not a single recruit has asked me to hit. Like no, not never have I heard that. And I was like, all right, you already want to get working? That's fine. Let's go do it. So we ended up going to hit on the field, and this he asked me to go hit at a football game. So he didn't really care about the game. So he wanted to go hit
I was
some
like during the football game.
during the football game. I was like, all right, whatever you want to do. So we ended up go ahead. We chopped it up a little bit, and honestly, he's just a good guy. So that's probably my favorite. I don't have any outlandish recruiting stories to tell, but
Yeah, I don't really have one either. On my visit, my little brother never had canes, and it was like right after the football game, and they were like, "Oh, what y'all want to eat?" My brother was like, "Canes," and it was right across the graduate. So he was like, "We waited in that line. It was the longest line ever," and that was the only first and only time E and Bonnie went to Canes
really,
on the visit. Yeah, it was the only time. Jay, we got our season coming up in February. Any games on that schedule you have highlighted, or like how excited are you for you know just to get started?
I'm honestly just trying to get started. I mean, I have the first game highlighted. I'd probably say every game highlighted because I just want to get to the season. But yeah, just last year I was put in too much into like one game than another. So I'm just kind of trying to keep tabs on each game and not weighing one more than the other. So I'm excited for each game, whether it's whoever. So yeah,
What away series are you excited for? Like which one are you most excited to go to?
I'll probably say UGA because I'm
I was
going.
gonna say
I'd be going back home, and a bunch of my family will be going to that game, so that would be fun. Hopefully, I get to hit a bomb and hear them cheer for me in the crowd.
that'd be tough. That'd be
Hmm.
tough. I got family out there too in Georgia, so they'll be out there too. But for me, away, I'm gonna have to say Oklahoma. I ain't never
Oh,
been out there. I've never been to Oklahoma. I don't think. Yeah, so I'm excited to go out there, see what they got out there,
that'd be pretty
see what
cool.
I'm gonna DoorDash one day
Oh my god, of
at the
course.
hotel. I mean, because we got time to. But. So yeah, but like I said, I gotta see what they got on that DoorDash. I don't know what they got out there
You're
for
so
food
fat.
options. Um, I'm trying to see if they got like I've had a you had Hawaiian Bros
Yeah. I think I had that in
Arkansas.
what was it, Arkansas.
I had it in Arkansas. It was fire. I
Yeah,
thought it was
dude.
good.
Every time we go to an away series, I check and see if they have chicken and waffles. And then if they do for breakfast, I'll go chicken and waffles. And then for dinner, I gotta check and see if they have oxtails. If not, like I'll switch it up. You know what I mean? I'll, I'll go like chicken and waffles for dinner if they don't have oxtails. You know, and then I'll get like a burger or whatever we have at the field or not the field, whatever we have downstairs for nutrition. So that's my door dashing, but I'm not as bad as you, bro. So whatever, what do you do?
I wasn't gonna say none of that. I mean, I was just thinking like whatever I find good in that instant, in that moment. Like is what I'm gonna get. I'm not thinking about chicken and waffles for breakfast and then oxtails for dinner. I mean, you don't really find that anywhere, if I'm being
Where did I
honest.
order that? I think
LSU
I
maybe
ordered it. No, no, it was Alabama and it was terrible.
the oxtail.
The oxtails were so bad, bro.
I can only imagine.
They were
I
so
don't like that. I mean, we have that like time from when we get to the hotel from the like
bad. From the
airport or
bus.
like right when we get to the bus off the
Hmm.
bus, but we usually have like an hour, and I usually get like Chick-fil-A. Like that's the first thing I'll eat. I promise, like every away series, the first thing I'll eat off the bus
With the
is
milkshake.
Chick-fil-A. No, no milkshake with a sun
The
with
milkshake.
with a sun joy
With a
with
sundae.
a
Oh,
sun
okay.
the sweet sweet sun joy. But milkshake if like we're up 2-0 maybe.
Yeah, yeah, all right, bro. You're getting a milkshake every time, bro.
No, I'm not, bro.
All right.
You make me seem like I'm a big bag. I just get nah. I mean, but if I'm gonna get a milkshake, might as well get a Sonic Blast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I actually, yeah, I can agree with that.
You agree with me on that?
I agree with you.
Okay, but what's one thing you order the most on DoorDash on the road?
On the road,
I
if
think I
they
know
have
the I think I know
if
the
they
answer to
have
this
Five
too.
Guys, I'm gonna get Five Guys. Any type of bacon, burger, whatever, I'm gonna get it every time. But like some like we'll have food at like there, so if it's good, like I'm gonna go down and eat
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But like
But
before a game,
before a game, oh
before a
I
game.
can't eat Five Guys. I gotta eat
No,
something
no,
like
no. Something like
something light. Like what do I do, bro? What do we? It's usually whatever we have. Like we'll have like some
you
clean
like eating
sandwiches, like
that?
like a sub or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, sub and like a
I mean, I
smoothie.
don't find that. I don't think it's that bad. But I usually like to eat like the meal I have before we get on the bus is the last meal I have before the
Before a
game.
game.
Yeah, I don't really like eating unless I'm like snacking in the dugout. But like
Right.
that's a different story. It's not like eating. That's just
Right.
snacking.
All right. Right. So let's start telling the truth now.
Is there a difference between snacking and eating? Like eating, I feel like you're
Is
eating
nacho
food.
snacking?
I don't really like eating too much before a game. I like to snack a little bit. Like they have like those Z bars and dugouts and whatnot. So I'll just eat on
That's
that
understandable.
one. Do you feel like you have a certain amount of swings you take before a game, or you just kind of go off how you feel?
Honestly, it's just based off feel. I feel like the days before, like the practice or whatnot, that's mainly for getting my swing right. But like on game days, that's really just like I'm just trying to get some feel good swings before we play and before we get ready. I mainly look at like the pitcher, what's his pitch is doing, what he's throwing in like scoring position, when runners are in scoring position, and stuff like that. Rather than taking more swings.
Yeah, I feel like like I said, that preparation leading up to it is kind of what defines what you're gonna do on that particular game day. Like something you may feel is off the day before, you might be like, all right, I'm doing this before the game, and I'm focusing on this just so I can get back to like your zen area, so you're not worrying about my swings off before a game. You think we get new unis this year? We've had like I don't think I think we're dropping the gray ones. I think we're getting new ones.
I liked our uniforms last year. I hope we keep the blacks because those are my favorite. But other than that, either or, I'd be happy. If our pinstripes, I really like them when we wear those at home. Those are probably my favorite.
I like the blacks. Like you said, I feel like those are my favorite too. I like the all whites. I feel like you can't go wrong with the all whites. I think I did forget to ask you about your favorite home series though. What you got on that?
I'm really excited, and I actually do have this penciled down. Or we're gonna play LSU here, so that should be an exciting series. Last year was what it was, and I think that this year around it's going to be a little different. So I'm really excited for that series.
Yeah, facts. I mean, we play Texas at home too. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
fun.
gonna be cool.
What's your schedule gonna be like for this little off season we got?
I mean, I'm pretty much just gonna be in the lab. Like most of my, like I already have it scheduled out. Like my training is gonna be from 8 o'clock to 11, and then the rest of my day I can spend with my family. So whatever I have to get in, I'm gonna get in beforehand. When I'm gonna do my lifting at 8, and then when I get done, I go hit, then I'll go field, and I'm done. And then at night I can do some recovery or whatnot. So that'll be my schedule, and the rest of the day, like I said, I have time to my family, my friends, and whatever else I want to do. Just a little catch up.
Yeah, I feel like I've talked to my pops a little bit about what I want to get done for this winter. I feel like we learn over time. It's my third, you can say, off season now. I kind of know what I want to get out of this winter, so I know how I'm gonna attack each day. Getting done by like 1, 2, maybe the latest. Have some time to chill. Have some time to catch up with people, like you said. It's always good to be home, seeing the family. I feel like we're only back. You're back for like 2 weeks, and you're kind of just like, it doesn't feel right. I kind of want to go back, but you kind of just you dog it out. But it's whatever. But you kind of miss being up here. I know I feel that way for sure. Do you feel like there's something specific that helps you in the off season? Like there's something different you do?
Something different. I wouldn't really say like much different, but like I'm able to do more of my speed training at home rather than when I'm here. So like I'll just go run hills, or like I'll be with my dad and I'll be pushing sleds, or I'll do some like resistance training. So that's really when I get all of my speed training in. So when I do come back, like I'm even faster.
Yeah,
So that's something that really helps. And then just the like most of the lower body workouts that we have are really helpful. Like whenever it's deadlift or the other lifts that we have, I feel like those are helpful. Those are something that really elevate my speed and power.
definitely are fast. I don't know about your power though.
All right, bro.
My bad, bro. My bad. Thanksgiving coming up, Jay. So let's make the team a Thanksgiving plate, right? So
Okay.
we're gonna do it like this: Who is the turkey?
Stone.
Who is the ham?
Stone on this. The ham.
Levi.
Yeah, I gave Levi the ham.
Who's the cranberry sauce? I don't really like
Cranberry sauce.
cranberry sauce.
Okay, but you can't say that and then start naming
Yeah,
people.
yeah, I know, but like I was just saying.
No, like I don't particularly like cranberry sauce, but someone I feel like would love cranberry sauce is Garrett Wright.
I was
He's somebody
I was thinking the same thing.
that's who you're
I
thinking,
was
but he
thinking the
would. I
same
feel like he
thing.
would love cranberry sauce.
Dressing,
Love me some cranberry. He said dressing.
dressing.
That's that's tough because that's an acquired taste of people.
I feel like that's
Um,
a like a Hudson type of.
you think Hudson?
I think Hudson will qualify.
I was swaying more towards Nui, but I could see Hudson.
I feel like Hudson more than Newey. Mac and
Okay.
cheese. I say
Arv,
mac and cheese. R.
who do you think?
I was thinking Manny.
Manny? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mac
Yeah.
and cheese.
Manny's mac and cheese for sure.
Green bean casserole.
You.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's
Yeah.
messed up.
That's you.
I'm a green bean casserole. That's
Your
cool.
green bean casserole. Because your jump shot.
Green bean, you right. Rolls?
Rolls?
Rolls.
Blake Grimmer.
Yeah.
you know. Blake Grimmer.
I got the gravy is Blaine.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a
Gravy.
doubt, the gravy is Blaine.
Blaine Brown for sure.
The pumpkin pie gotta be Trent.
You said pumpkin pie, Trent?
Trent. I feel like for the hair, a little redhead. But like
I'm
it's
thinking Finley
orange.
Bates. That's
No, that
that's just what I'm thinking.
I know, but that one just caught me off guard. Like if we're really thinking about it, pumpkin pie. I was thinking really, like the first thought that came to my head when I saw pumpkin pie
Was Trent?
was Trent, but it was also T Mott.
Mm. Mm. Okay. How about this? Hold on. If we're going back to the green bean casserole, and you want to be serious about it, um, we got to change that to Myatt, and Hunter High has to fit in here somewhere because he needs to be on the plate.
I think he takes over for Hudson on the dressing.
For on the dress. Yes, Hunter High needs to be on this plate. So no shots to you, Hudson, but Hunter High is the
The glue.
is the glue
He's what
to
holds
this.
it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if there's some glue, or how about this? We can add some sweet tea, a beverage. We could go. We could go. We could go Hunter High for that, and then we can still keep Hudson in there. Yeah. So no, if we're gonna have a beverage, it would be sweet tea, and that has to be Hunter High. We got to add more to this. I feel like, yo, sweet potato.
Who's the sweet potato?
I was just thinking of the sweet potato.
Because like with the marshmallows, I feel like that's sweet potato. I feel like that's giving me Blanco, bro.
I like that. I like that. We can go sweet potato for Evan Blanco. I like that.
What about cornbread for?
For who, bro?
I was gonna say it's a good. Like, I feel like it's an acquired taste. Some people don't like cornbread. She didn't know, but
I love cornbread.
I think it's fire too. But I was gonna say, the first person I had in mind was emo, but he doesn't really seem to be like
Cornbread
the
type of guy.
cornbread type of person.
No. I give that one to Cameron Abenzeller.
I think that's a good fit.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the cranberry sauce? I was gonna say Jack's Bishop.
Ooh. Yeah. I
Fair?
like that one.
Fair.
I like that one.
Thanks for watching this episode of Roundup on Rocky Top. Jay, I appreciate you for coming out. Make sure you catch us this season on TPL Tennessee for some more baseball content all season long. And comment who you want to see next. Go Balls.